Welcome guys to another video. So in today's video I'll be discussing the 1.18.2 update, which does not yet have a release date, and of course it's a minor update with some bug fixes. However, one of the key minor fixes that's going to affect PvP a lot, specifically if you specialize in any sort of PvP that involves netherite armor, like crystal PvP or netherite pot PvP, you will be majorly impacted by this update. So if you go on Minecraft Wiki right now, one of the changes in 1.18.2 it says is MC185545 knockback resistance on players is still affected by chance. This is written under the fixed issues section. So what this basically means is that the knockback when you're wearing netherite armor would no longer be by a roll of dice. It would no longer be inconsistent. There would be a consistency to it. And so what this basically means is that netherite PvP would now be somewhat similar to diamond gear PvP. So really quickly, I would also like to address this, that a lot of people have seemed to misunderstand what the patch notes say. So according to the patch notes, the knockback by netherite armor would no longer be by chance. This does not mean that there will be no knockback at all. This just means that the knockback you get would be consistent. So there is still difference between netherite armor and diamond armor. Since netherite armor would still have that knockback resistance, you would receive less knockback, but now it wouldn't be by chance. So that's the thing that's being fixed. It's not that they're completely removing the knockback resistance, because otherwise there would be no difference between netherite and diamond armor, except it's more durable. Now this to my mind brings up some interesting questions. First of which being, how much will this affect the current netherite PvP? Since a lot of players in the current netherite PvP community have gotten really comfortable with crit spamming. And if you don't know what that is, it's just when you hold your spacebar and WASD in a certain way, by which you're able to get consecutive crits on your enemy. Now this currently works in netherite PvP since the knockback that you get from netherite armor is not consistent, and therefore you can't use strafing to get out of a combo because you don't know when the enemy would receive knockback and when they won't. Henceforth, after this update, a lot of players that master diamond gear PvP would have an edge over netherite players, since now they would be able to strafe hit their enemy. And if you don't know what strafe hitting is, you can see it on the screen right now. Another thing to consider is how PvP is going to work on servers now, especially PvP servers like PvP Legacy, because currently PvP Legacy runs all the way from 1.16 up to 1.18. And if this update is going to fix this change in 1.18.2, it would be interesting how two players from two different versions would interact against each other. Perhaps PvP Legacy has already addressed the situation and how they plan on having two different players from two different versions play against each other. And if they have, please let me know in the comment section below. I would really appreciate it. And I just decided to make this video since I thought it was really interesting on how this minor update can really change how netherite PvP works. I'm not really into the realm of crystal PvP or sword PvP for that matter, but I'm trying to get into it, and yeah, I just thought this was a really interesting situation, and I hope this video was informative and you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to subscribe, and peace.